Richard Arbiza says Tyrod if cut to back up Fields if he returns.
Shout out to my dog, Tyrod. Y'all know I'm Team Tyrod, man. If T2 available, go ahead and get the homie. Go ahead and get him. He's a winner. He gets the job done. Great decision maker. Don't you do that, Deke. You know you like Tyrod. Don't you do that, Deke. You know you like Tyrod, bro. He's a Super Bowl champ too, man.
Super Bowl like champ. A Daniel Jones or something.
What? He's way cheaper. Come on, man. You don't want that. You ain't trying to spend that. You don't even like Danny Jones. Danny Dobbs. You don't even want. What if they actually have to play Danny? You don't want to do that? Come on, bro. Chill.
I'd rather see that than Tyrod.
Oh, don't do that. Tyrod a Pro Bowler, man. Earned, not given.
Can Daniel Jones do the Sam Darnold thing? Can Daniel Jones do the Geno Smith team with the Steelers? You know what I mean? If like, we had to go with him, that's.
Do you think?
I don't know.
And how much does it cost?
I don't think it's that
for him to come in?
Yeah, that's fair.
You usually the money guy, Deke. You usually be
that's
like,
fair.
man,
It's
I don't want to
probably
pay
too
him that. He gonna cost a little bit.
That'd be a guy to like legitimately push Fields though.
Low key, if we do the Fields approach, I do like that.
Yeah, I have
I would
like
prefer
two
Danny
guys that are around like 10 million.
I low key prefer Danny Dimes over like a Zach Wilson type.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like Danny is way more legitimate in the sense of like, yo, you've led a team before. You've led a team to the postseason. You've been a Pro Bowl quarterback before. Question though, if you bring in Danny Dimes and you bring back Fields, and we're expecting Fields if he were to come back and not be a robust contract, what's the messaging? Is it your team or is it open for interpretation?
No, it's Fields' team.
Because Danny Dimes, to me, that isn't a backup just yet. I think Danny is on opportunity number 2. It was the organization or was it me? I think whoever brings him in is looking to give him a legit chance to fight for it. If
he's looking for that, then yeah, you're not coming here.
Okay, because I think he would be looking for that. I personally think he's looking for that, man. And I don't think he views himself as a backup, and I don't think he views Justin Fields as definitively better than him. And at the same time, I don't think Fields is going to be looking at that as, oh, that's dead in the water. I think I ain't got to worry about that. Because I think career-wise, they both kind of in the same spot where it's like they had moments, but neither one are definitively like the guy right now. Danny Dimes, though, made it further along because he got the contract, but we obviously saw him release within, 2 years of signing the deal. So.
Yeah, I think on paper it would make a ton of sense, but if Dimes feels a certain way about himself still, then.
Do you think Danny Dimes is a better option, like in terms of upside and in terms of just Fields? Versus Fields? Why not? Because they both can run, both got big arms.
Fields is better at both.
So then, why did Danny Dimes have the little bit of success that he had in New York?
Better coaching.
Shout out to Brian Dable. I agree with you on that. Shout out to Brian Dable. I do like that.
Yeah, I think just better coaching, better structure for that season. Everything clicked. Then you saw the what do they say? The Cinderella slipper fell off or whatever.
They paid him too much, man. Hey.
Maybe Dable's part of the problem too. It just felt like there was just a lot. There's just a lot going wrong there with the Giants.
Malik didn't feel like it was a quarterback issue when they asked Malik Neighbors. He went out his way to kind of say that Danny Dimes not here, still having same issues. It's not just that.
That's
kind of what he said. The
last 5-6 weeks of their season. Right. Yeah, it just seemed like a lot was in disarray with the New York Giants organization this year after seeing that Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks in the offseason, bro. Hard Knocks the curse, bro. It did him in.
Yeah, because I got to see. I remember watching some of those Giants games before we played them. I kept saying like, Dimes he's actually not playing that bad. There was a lot of drops with those Giants receivers. He was fighting. Like that's the one thing I appreciate about him. Now, how good do I really think he is? That's up for debate. But there is still talent there. There still is upside with him at least. But I'd for sure rather take my chances with Fields than Daniel Jones, given what I've seen with Fields already being in the system here.
Yeah,
not even a question.
He looked good with Malik though. With Malik Neighbors is like, yeah, you got to give him some talent. But I feel like
he didn't have anyone else. It was literally only him, and then they had a bum running back. O-line was sketchy.
Time. It wasn't a bum running back. All right, the guy was a little bit banged up. Devin Singletary. Okay, shout out to the pure blood. All right, he was a little banged up, so that's what.
Well, they had someone else.
It was Tracy Thomas.
Someone else ran all over.
He gave us a $145. Yeah, man.
I don't think he did jack shit against anyone else.
It's a strong possibility that was accurate. Yeah,
did a $145 on us.
You know we good for that. Yeah.
That's why we might need to move off of Terrell Austin.
I think all that's legitimate. I promise, Deke, I'm not anti it. Y'all be thinking I'm not anti. I just be asking the questions. I just want to ask questions.
Well, it's not happening. He's back.
We'll see how it continues to play out, though, man. Just let it play out.
Let it play out. I hope I'm wrong. Man. I think Fields is our saving grace. I think Fields could make up for a lot of the non-changes we have going forward if he could be elite. So I'll say that. If there's one change, that's top of my priority list. If there's one thing we do this offseason, whether we're talking defensive coordinator, personnel change, all that, like Fields. Fields is the one thing. Rock with him, or go the Aaron Rodgers route if he somehow becomes available. Like we got to get elite quarterback play for next year.
Aaron Rodgers route, though, I'm like, that's no different than the Rush route, man. Like
that's Aaron
they're
Rodgers.
Still like
that's Aaron Rodgers.
Grown, old, like on the back end, not a long like window for them. This is
that's Aaron
I'm
Rodgers,
here for a good time, not a long time. If it's Russ or Rodgers, man.
I know that's the downside with Rodgers, but I think he still has the chance to give you elite quarterback play for the next year or two. I think we're out of that with Russ. I think you're limited with Russ, whereas Rodgers, we saw he can still make every throw. Another year removed from that Achilles. If you want to take the chance, there's no guarantee with him either. But like if you want to take that chance, I'm definitely open to that. Yeah. And still, it's a chance with Fields too. But we're just at that point. We got to take a swing. We got to get elite quarterback play in here. Because if we don't, what are we doing?